Well, howdy there, friends. Today we're embarking on a remarkable journey to catch a glimpse of how the cast members from Harlem Nights have changed over the years. We'll be revealing their true identities and ages, and you're in for a real treat as we compare their youthful days on the show to the present year of 2024. So don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Y'all ready for this ride? Let's get this journey rolling. 1. Richard Pryor as Sugar Ray. Richard Pryor's character, Sugar Ray, is the owner of a popular illegal gambling house in Harlem. He is a central figure in the story and has close relationships with other characters in the film. A highly impactful and consistently provocative African-American actor and comedian, widely recognized for his vibrant language in live comedy performances, as well as his high-speed lifestyle, numerous marriages, and struggles with substance abuse. Many contemporary comic artists attribute him as a significant influence on their careers, acknowledging Pryor's incisive observational humor on African-American life in the United States during the 1970s. He made his initial appearance alongside Gene Wilder in the immensely popular action comedy Silver Streak, 1976, portrayed three distinct characters in Which Way Is Up, 1977, and depicted real-life stock car driver Wendell Scott in Greased Lightning, 1977. Demonstrating his versatility beyond comedy, Pryor captivated audiences as a disillusioned auto worker lured into betraying his friends and embracing easy money in the Paul Schrader working-class drama Blue Collar, 1978. Not widely known, Pryor was a longtime advocate against animal cruelty, actively campaigning against fast food chains and circus shows to address animal welfare concerns. He entered matrimony a total of 7 times and was the father of 8 children. After prolonged battles with declining health, Richard Pryor passed away on December 10, 2005. 2. Danny Aiello as Phil Cantone. In Harlem Nights, Aiello portrayed the character Phil Cantone, who is a key figure in the story involving a nightclub in Harlem during the Prohibition era. Danny Aiello, an actor of Italian descent from the United States, had a lengthy and successful career in the film industry. He earned an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor for his performance as Salvatore Sal Frangione in the comedy-drama film Do the Right Thing, 1989. Born in Manhattan, New York City on June 20, 1933, Aiello was the son of laborer Daniel Louis Aiello and seamstress Frances Pietrakova. Frances experienced vision loss and became legally blind, leading to Daniel abandoning her and their 6 children. Danny harbored resentment towards his father for decades, and it wasn't until 1993, when Danny was 60, that they reconciled. Aiello took on a significant television role as the crime lord Don Domenico Claricuzio in the miniseries The Last Don, 1997, based on Mario Puzo's 1996 crime novel. The series portrayed Domenico as an aging mafia leader planning for his succession. In the sequel miniseries The Last Don II, Aiello reprised the role, depicting Domenico's death and the succession by a much younger relative. Remaining active as an actor into the 2000s and 2010s, Aiello's later career had fewer notable highlights. He passed away in December 2019 after a brief illness at the age of 86. His funeral took place at the Riverside Memorial Chapel on the Upper West Side, where director Spike Lee, 1957, delivered a eulogy, acknowledging his affection for Aiello despite their political differences. 3. Della Reese as Vera. Reese portrayed Vera, a character who runs a club in the film's eponymous setting. Della Reese, originally named Della Reese Patricia Early, entered the world on July 6, 1931, in Detroit, Michigan's historically significant Black Bottom neighborhood. Her parents were Richard Thaddeus Early, an African-American steel worker, and Nellie, a skilled cook with meaningful Cherokee roots. Before Reese's birth, her mother had several children who did not live with her, making Reese grow up as an only child. In 1969, Reese embarked on a journey into acting, eventually reaching the pinnacle of her career. Her initial foray into television stardom was marked by a talk show series, Della, which met its end after 197 episodes. By 1970, Reese had become the first black woman to guest host The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson. She appeared in numerous TV movies and miniseries, held a regular role on Chico and the Man, and portrayed B.A. Baracus's mother in the A-Team episode Lease with an Option to Die. Roma Downey's daughter, Riley Marie, had the honor of having Reese as her godmother. Reese officiated at the wedding ceremony of Downey and Mark Burnett in the absence of Downey's late mother. In 1979, while filming a guest spot on The Tonight Show, Reese faced a life-threatening brain aneurysm, but she made a complete recovery after undergoing 2 surgeries performed by neurosurgeon Charles Drake at University Hospital in London, Ontario. In 2016, shortly after turning 85, Reese's health was reported to be in decline, with multiple surgeries endured. She revealed that years of neglecting her health had led to the development of type 2 diabetes. Following her final appearance in Singed, Sealed, Delivered, Reese bid farewell to her acting career. Although she occasionally uses a wheelchair, she refrains from doing so frequently out of concern for exacerbating her condition. Reese passed away at her residence in the Encino neighborhood of Los Angeles on November 19, 2017, at the age of 86. 4. Stan Shaw as Jack Jenkins. Stan Shaw portrayed Jack Jenkins, the reigning heavyweight boxing champion. Hailing from Chicago, Illinois, he is the offspring of Bertha Shaw and saxophonist Eddie Shaw, with familial ties to the late soul vocalists Sam Cooke and Tyrone Davis. His brother Vaughn Shaw is a guitarist. Stan is wedded to Dr. Zoe Shaw, an author and psychotherapist. Commencing his acting journey in the Chicago rendition of the musical Hair and the Broadway production of The Me Nobody Knows, Shaw's final Broadway performance was in Via Galactica under the direction of Peter Hall. His television appearances encompass episodes of Starsky and Hutch, The Money Changers, Matlock, The Young Riders, Hill Street Blues, Murder, She Wrote, The X-Files, and a 2009 installment of CSI. Shaw held a regular role in the 1983 TV series The Mississippi and portrayed Isaac in the miniseries North and South. Engaged in an ongoing film venture titled Gargoyle Bob, alongside Vincent Ho and Ted Boone-Thanackett, they also planned to craft a graphic novel based on the 5. Vic Poos as Richie Vento. Vic Poos steps into the character of Richie Vento, the money courier responsible for cash pickups on behalf of Bugsy Calhoun. Poos was born and raised in Montgomery, Alabama, to Greek parents, growing up with his 2 sisters, Sandra and Renee. In 1964, he attended Robert E. Lee High School in Montgomery, Alabama. Initially set to assume the lead role of Captain Sir Thomas More, Poos found that he wasn't the right fit for the part. Despite this, he gained positive reviews for his performance in a college production, where he had only a week to master his lines and embody the character. Continuing his education, Poos studied psychology at Georgia State University. Facing the prospect of giving up his acting career in theater while working as a bartender in New York, Poos received a pivotal call from casting director Meg Simon. Cast in the roles of a dock worker and sailor in the Broadway play Anna Christie, he embraced the opportunity. In 1979, Poos showcased his talent in the Broadway play Whoopee, portraying the character Mort. His film and television journey began in 1980 when he played Billy Baylock in the film Brubaker. Relocating to Los Angeles with financial support from his father, Poos ventured into the entertainment industry. The year 1985 saw him featured in the television pilot Condor. In 2007, Poos auditioned for the lead role of Randy Pearson in the film Randy and the Mob, unknowingly discovering that the filming would take place in Atlanta, Georgia. Presently, Poos remains dedicated to his acting career, predominantly appearing in various film and television projects. 6. David Marciano as Tony. David Marciano portrayed Tony, one of Bugsy Calhoun's henchmen. Marciano spent his formative years in North Newark, a city grappling with violent crime and societal challenges. Acknowledging a troubled youth, Marciano was a first-hand witness to Newark's crises. In 1985, he relocated to California, pursuing acting studies at the Drama Studio London in Berkeley, while supporting himself as a bartender. His breakthrough arrived in 1987 with a guest role in Wise Guy, where he played a mobster assuming the identity of Lorenzo Steelgrave. In 1989, he took on the role of Stanley, the diner owner, in Pepsi's Diner commercial aired in the UK. Marciano's extensive credits encompass various television guest appearances and film roles. He notably starred as Giorgio in the CBS miniseries The Last Dawn and its sequel, The Last Dawn 2. One of his proudest achievements includes his involvement in the Clio award-winning commercial campaign for the Partnership for a Drug-Free America, directed by Leslie Decter. In 1991, David married his ideal partner, Cantone Marciano, an accomplished writer and the devoted mother of their 3 remarkable children: Ariana, a participant at Hamilton High School in Los Angeles; Mina, their daughter involved in Walter Reed Middle School in Studio City; and their youngest son, Marcello. Marcello's experience with autism spectrum disorder, ASD, has motivated David and Cantone to dedicate substantial time and resources to raising awareness and promoting education about ASD. 7. Eddie Murphy as Quick. Quick, portrayed by actor Michael Quick McGraw, is a character in the 1989 film Harlem Nights. As part of Bugsy Calhoun's crew, Quick plays a role in the organized crime activities depicted in the movie. In the early 1980s, at the age of 19, Murphy received an invitation to join the not ready for prime time players of Saturday Night Live, 1975, where Murphy showcased his comedic talents by impersonating African American figures and creating some of the show's most memorable characters: Velvet Jones, Mr. Robinson, and an irate and frustrated Gumby. Murphy became a father to 2 sons in quick succession around the conclusion of the 1980s. Eric, born circa 1989, with then-girlfriend Paulette McNeely, and Christian, born circa 1990, with then-girlfriend Tamara Hood. In May 2016, Murphy welcomed a daughter with Australian model Paige Butcher, whom he has been in a relationship with since 2012. The couple is also proud parents of a son born in November 2018. In September 2018, they entered into an engagement. The middle name of their son is a heartfelt tribute to Murphy's late brother Charlie, who succumbed to leukemia in 2017. 8. Red Fox as Benny Wilson. Red Fox portrays Benny Snake Eyes Wilson, a craps dealer with impaired vision. Red Fox initiated his stand-up comedy career on the renowned Chitlin circuit during the 1940s and 1950s. Fox emerged as a leading figure in blue humor, a style considered too explicit for white audiences. Legal issues and challenges with the Internal Revenue Service hindered Fox's career in the early 1980s. His sitcom, The Red Fox Show, 1986 on ABC, faced setbacks. Nevertheless, he experienced a resurgence, playing a ghost in the TV movie Ghost of a Chance, 1987, alongside Dick Van Dyke. The late 1980s marked Fox's comeback, starring alongside Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy in the acclaimed Harlem Nights, 1989, showcasing 3 premier black comedians from different generations. A new wave of comedians recognized Red Fox as a significant influence on their careers, including Murphy and Pryor. Fox appeared poised for success 2 decades after Sanford and Son, 1972, with the Royal Family, 1991. Unfortunately, during a rehearsal for an episode, Fox collapsed and was urgently hospitalized. He passed away in October 1991. Red Fox remains a comedic trailblazer who shaped generations of comedians and contributed to breaking down racial barriers in the entertainment industry. His enduring influence remains palpable. 9. Michael Lerner as Bugsy Calhoun. Michael Lerner brings to life the character Bugsy Calhoun, the influential crime figure who holds ownership of the majority of after-hours clubs in Harlem. Hailing from New York City, Michael Lerner, elder sibling to actor Ken Lerner, earned an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor for his compelling portrayal of the assertive studio head Jack Lipnick in Barton Fink, 1991. Among his notable roles are the depiction of crime boss Arnold Rothstein, 1882-1928, in 8 Men Out, 1988, Mayor Ebert in Godzilla, 1998, and Senator Brickman in X-Men Days of Future Past, 2014. Beyond his contributions to the film industry, Lerner embraced diverse interests, including collecting rare books, savoring Cuban cigars, and, according to his own admission, excelling as a poker player. Notably, a partial loss of one index finger's tip stemmed from an incident while slicing a tongue sandwich during his tenure at a New York City deli. Michael Lerner passed away at the age of 81, succumbing to complications from brain seizures at a Burbank, California hospital on April 8, 2023. 10. Berlinda Tolbert as Annie. Berlinda Tolbert took on the role of Annie, portraying Sugar Ray's wife. Tolbert is widely recognized for her portrayal of Jenny Willis Jefferson, the daughter of Tom and Helen Willis, in the CBS sitcom The Jeffersons, which originally aired from 1975 to 1985. In The Jeffersons, Tolbert embodied the character of Jenny, the daughter in an interracial union between Tom and Helen Willis. Jenny's romantic journey began when she became engaged to Lionel Jefferson, the son of George and Louise, characters initially featured on Norman Lear's All in the Family. The couple eventually tied the knot and welcomed a daughter. In 1981, Tolbert showcased her athleticism as part of the CBS team during the Battle of the Network Stars. Further, in 1983, she played a prominent role in the Maya Angelou play titled On a Southern Journey. Tolbert graced the screen in the 2011 independent film Last Ride on the Midwest Pacific. Adding a personal note, Tolbert entered into matrimony with journalist Bob Reed in 1979. 11. Jasmine Guy as Dominique LaRue. Jasmine Guy takes on the role of Dominique LaRue, the mistress of Bugsy Calhoun. Hailing from Boston, Massachusetts, she was born to J. and William Vincent Guy and was raised in the affluent historic Collier Heights neighborhood of Atlanta, Georgia. Her formative years saw her attending Northside Performing Arts High School. Guy embarked on her television journey with a silent role as a dancer in 7 episodes of the 1982 television series Fame, working under the guidance of choreographer Debbie Allen. Most notably, she is remembered for her lead role as Whitley Gilbert in the television sitcom A Different World. Originating as a spin-off of The Cosby Show and crafted by Bill Cosby himself, the show aired on NBC from 1987 to 1993. A significant connection in Guy's life was her close friendship with rapper Tupac Shakur. Their paths crossed during his guest appearance on the sitcom A Different World in 1993, and they remained close thereafter. Guy played a supportive role when Shakur recovered at her home after being shot in 1994. She even appeared in his music video, Temptations, and went on to pen a biography titled Afeni Shakur, Evolution of a Revolutionary, dedicated to Tupac's mother. In August 1998, Guy entered matrimony with Terrence Duckett, resulting in the birth of their daughter. However, after 10 years of marriage, the couple decided to part ways, with people reporting on April 8, 2008, that they were divorcing due to irreconcilable differences. Following the separation, Guy and her daughter relocated to Atlanta, her childhood hometown. In the realm of politics, Guy threw her support behind Senator Bernie Sanders in the 2016 U.S. presidential election. 12. Arsenio Hall as Reggie. Arsenio Hall took on the role of Reggie, Tommy Smalls' brother. Born in Cleveland, Ohio, he is the son of Fred and Annie Hall, with his father serving as a Baptist minister. Hall showcased his early talents as a magician during his childhood years. His educational journey led him to graduate from Warrensville Heights High School in Warrensville Heights, Ohio in 1973, after a brief stint at John F. Kennedy High School. He later pursued studies at Ohio University and Kent State University. In 1997, following a 3-year hiatus from the public eye, Hall addressed rumors that had circulated about his absence from the stage. In an interview, he stated, "I went on the internet and read I was in detox at Betty Ford. I got online under a fake name and typed in, 'I know Arsenio better than anyone else and he's not in detox, you idiots.'" Hall welcomed a son in 1998 and decided to take a break to focus on raising his child before making a return with the Arsenio Hall Show in 2013. While harboring an interest in returning to the entertainment industry, Hall's definitive decision came to light during his appearance on Lopez Tonight in 2009. The trajectory of his comeback faced a legal twist when, on May 5, 2016, Hall filed a $5 million defamation lawsuit against Sinead O'Connor. This action followed her claims that he had fueled Prince's drug habit and spiked his drink at a party at Eddie Murphy's house. Hall withdrew the lawsuit after O'Connor issued an apology and retracted her allegations. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to stay connected with more updates on your favorite stars. Drop a comment below sharing your favorite memories from Harlem Nights and which actor's journey surprised you the most. Stay tuned for more exciting then and now explorations, where we revisit the iconic casts of beloved movies. Take care and keep those movie nights alive with the magic of cinema.